Hello and welcome to the Geeky Female. This is Emily. Today I'm going to be starting a set of videos in which I give my impressions and opinions on all of the Doctor Who companions. I'm going to be doing New Who because that's what I'm most comfortable with. I was thinking about today and I realized I'm like, I really want to talk about Doctor Who, the companions. I'll give my opinions on each of them. Do I like them? Do I not? When did I start to respect them? When did I lose some respect? Things like that. How I felt that they were awesome, etc. So, the first one is Rose. I know a lot of people absolutely adore Rose. I like her. She's not my favorite, though. I mean, I understand why she was great and important, but at the same time, she's nice. I like other people better. Start off with the fact, I really enjoy the fact that she was someone that's not really important in society. She's a shop girl. She's a girl who didn't she didn't do her tests at the end of her last year, so, she pretty much is just, a high school dropout sort of person. And she's just trying to make her way in the world because, when she was younger, she decided her boyfriend was more important than going to school. Therefore, she didn't do very well at all. And, I respect the fact that they chose that. The thing is one of the reasons I love Doctor Who so much is the fact that it shows that people, even people who are, boring, not important, not really considered, great people, they can still do amazing things. A lot of people would think, if they saw a shop girl like Rose Tyler, they'd just be like, whatever, she's a stupid shop girl, who cares? And then you realize that she can save the world, that she can change the world just by being awesome. All she needed was somebody to trust that she could be awesome. And that's all she needed. And that's so cool. The idea that if given, I'm a college student. If I was given the right opportunities and people who trusted me to do the right thing, I could do something amazing. That gives me hope that I can do something awesome in the future, that I can change the world. Even if I don't get a super high amazing job, I can still change people's lives. And that is why I love Doctor Who in general. And that's why I like Rose. She was a nobody, and she became somebody so important, and that's why she's awesome. The thing is, though, that when I was first watching Doctor Who, I'll admit I only continued watching because of Eccleston, because I didn't really like Rose in the beginning. I just felt that she just annoyed me. It wasn't until the way end of Eccleston, the final story arc, that I had any respect for Rose. Mainly because, I could tell from the beginning that she was infatuated with the Doctor, and the Doctor liked her. But I was just annoyed that she kept stringing Mickey along. Poor Mickey. I'll be talking about him in the next video. But, the fact that she kept stringing Mickey along, even though she was obviously head over heels in love with the Doctor, and yet she wouldn't break up with Mickey, and every time she went home, Mickey would just be like, I've been waiting for you. I've waited for so long for you. I've done all this stuff for you. And she's like, oh, I like you. Doctor, you're amazing. That annoyed me. What also annoyed me was, while she's with Mickey and also with the Doctor, then as soon as she meets Jack, Captain Jack, she's like, oh, Captain Jack. Oh, Adam. Stop falling for every guy you see. She matured by the end of the season, which is why I said, when it got to, that last story arc and Eccleston, that's when I got any respect for her. Because up until then, she flirted with anything that was male. And that annoyed me. Because not only was, she was with Mickey and with the Doctor and flirting with Jack, and I was like, girl, come on. But, after, in that final story arc, when, Eccleston ends and David Tennant begins, that's when she matured and was actually just like, oh, I'm only with the doctor. And when she got her priorities straight about not stringing every guy she meets along, then I could really respect her and really appreciate her character and like how great of a character she has. Like a loving character, kind character, a character that, you know, like her, she does a lot of awesome things. And she works really well, like, you know, she works really well with the doctor, and it's obvious that they have something great. And I kind of agree, like, you know, there's a theory that, like, Eccleston, you know, wasn't the most attractive, and then he turned into super attractive young David Tennant, so that way Rose would feel better about being with him, etc. I kind of like that theory. Like, I feel it makes sense, because Eccleston was all, you know, he was dark and destroyed from the war, because he destroyed his race right before, like, you know, right before he changed into Eccleston. So, you know, he's kind of like, rah, rah, rah. And then by being with Rose, he realizes that there's still good things. There's still awesomeness. And then so he changes. He changes into David Tennant, who's full of life, full of happiness, thinks everything's always going to be great, so full of life and love, because Rose showed him that not everything's going to be a big pile of shit. And that's why I love Rose. She's super important to this series. She, you know, she showed the doctor that you don't have to give up hope. Just because something shitty happened in the past doesn't mean that everything's over. And as I said, like, even though I did not really like her in that first season, afterwards she became a wonderful person, and I was over the top excited whenever they showed, like, a cameo of her when she came in during the end of Tenet, and all that other, end of Donna and all that other stuff. That just made me so happy. But you know what? That's what I have to say about Rose. Leave your comments on Rose if you agree with my, like, analysis of Rose, or if you disagree. Let me know, like, you know, what's your favorite companions, what's your favorite doctors, anything like that in the comments down below. Not a thumbs down, it's a point, yes. So, and if you liked my video, or you agree, like it. That's a thumbs up this time. And if you like multiple videos, please subscribe. Thank you. You're awesome. Have a great day.